So we got election day in the United States. So I've got my Saboba Casino shirt on, and the President's Day is the thumbnail, and that's also a t-shirt from Saboba. And on the back, it says Barry's Big 220 tournament, slot tournament that we were participating in, probably 4 or 5 years ago. And what's this all mean? It means that it's showtime. Whatever happens today is kind of like rolling out the credits, but this is a historical event, as you all know, but it's also a universal event. And if you listen to my regression underneath the column that says videos, and you listen to the end of it at least, it says, I'm here for the celebration. And this is for the whole entire solar system, not just the United States. So this is a big thing going on. And if some of you don't know anything about anything I'm saying, well, then you'll just have to go for the ride, because this is what we meant by when we said we were going down the rabbit hole and then we were coming up out of the rabbit hole, awakened and ascending. So some of you that are watching this that have no clue on what I'm saying, it's too much to explain. You'll just have to hold on tight because you're all in for a ride. So we're going to go ahead. I've got, if you guys remember Canned Heat, it's the name of a musical rock band back in the 70s, I believe. And I'm listening to them this morning, and they wanted me to acknowledge them. I've got a cassette in called Free, the Best of Canned Heat. And the word free is very important too with the energy right now. We've been canned up like heat, canned heat for a long time, many thousands of years. The other thing I wanted to tell you is, if any of you know who Ishmael Perez is, he does videos, and yesterday's video will knock your socks off. So I would say watch his last video if you want a little bit more information on what I'm trying to say to you about President's Day, Election Day, whatever's going on. So we've got Ishmael Perez, and if you listen to his video, his last video, okay, so enough on all that. We're going to go right into what is the energy for us right now. So if you want to just take a walk with me, we'll go ahead and pull some cards. Oh, just tripped. It's kind of dark. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the light on. All right. Yeah, it's like 4 or 5 in the morning here, so I like to get ready and then come on. New Mexico might be important for someone. New Mexico, if you're leaving New Mexico or going into New Mexico, very significant for someone. Okay, we're going to pull a few cards from Tasha's Divine Guidance. Willie wants to say hi this morning. Okay, Willie wants to say hi. We had the hermit mode yesterday, was the overall energy. And just telling you that for the next few days to just go within, kind of shield yourself, be quiet, let this all roll out, and we'll see what happens, okay? We've got a karmic third party is involved right now with trying to keep you down, is what I'm hearing. I highly doubt that it's trying to bring you up. But take it for what it is, okay? That was the card that wanted to pop out here. And we've got karmic family members involved on the bottom of the deck. So I'm thinking that you're getting some opposition from your karmic friends and family. And that's why it's important to listen to yesterday's video. Yesterday's video was about staying to yourself, letting everybody do their own thing, especially after this big event that's happening today, because you're going to have karmic friends and family that wanted a different outcome, and there may be some upheaval. Now, as Ishmael was saying yesterday, is everybody's counteracting each other. So if somebody is having something evil towards us, the white side, the light side, is counteracting it. So things are going very smooth. In the astro, things are going very smooth everywhere in all reality, because everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. But in case of something that slipped by, let's say, and came to the surface, then there may be some kind of an upheaval where we'll have to brace ourselves for a minute. But it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. It looks like everything is like the sun card, the favorable outcome. Okay? Now, many of you are going to lose your job, be fired, quit. Okay? Now, this could be because of what happens causes some strife and businesses close. You see the light and you decide to quit your job. It has something to do with karmic people, right? Family, friends, right? And loss of job. Now, that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It just means it's time to move on, okay? Um, this is really time of change right now. It's not time to stay the same, and especially if you're in a matrix job. And for those of you that don't know what the matrix job is, it's just that robotic, unspiritual, maybe even immoral or going against your grain type of job. Gotta leave it. Um, I can't stress it enough. You can become self employed, you can become self dependent. And when I say self, I mean you and your spirit guides and your higher self. Okay? Then we have a false masculine, low vibe, watch for red flags. So it's probably a male or someone that's working out of their male masculine figure, probably a boss, okay? And it's just time to go, okay? It's just time to go. And on the bottom of the deck here, your soulmate and your twin flame is on the way. Now, why would that come out? We've got 4 karmic cards telling you about leaving the matrix and leaving people behind, and then all of a sudden, this pops up. Well, that's what I'm saying. Remember when I said you have to balance out? You have to be in the correct state for your soulmate. Well, you can't be working a matrix job and dealing with karmic family and friends and expect the spiritual realm to give you your spiritual gift of your soulmate. Because you're not really doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're not having the fear and the faith. You're not having the faith. You're having fear. And you're not really doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're not taking that leap of faith, per se. So, this is definitely your reward. And it says on the way. Could be in New Mexico right now. Could be going to New Mexico. Okay, so that's enough on that. That's wonderful. Okay, then we're going to do these divinely guided oracle cards. Yeah, that's our reward. So you got karmic third party, loss of job, fired, quit, false masculine, low vibe, watch for red flags, karmic family members involved, and then bingo, your soulmate is on the way. Okay, so we've got karmic again, karmic trolls, all right? And this one says focused group attacks, false friends, and jealous obsession. So look at that. From a different deck, we basically summed up everything I just said. And again, for those of you that don't know what karmic is, you'll have to find out. For those of you that don't understand what I'm saying, maybe this station isn't for you, okay? Because I can't explain everything. Okay, underneath karmic trolls is just what I said in a way. I just said to figure out what I'm saying, and they're saying that the spirit world is giving you downloads, visions, and dreams. And if you're on this station, this is a download for you. This is a vision for you. There's a chapter in the big book called A Vision for You. So if you're in Alcoholics Anonymous, read that chapter, A Vision for You. It's awesome. Okay? And you're getting stuff in your dreams. Last 3 days, I have blank pages, not remembering anything from the astral world, except for they want me to tell you that everything is going wonderful. Everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. Okay, here's something that if you're not doing it, you need to do it. Saying goodbye, grief, right? Letting go of worry. Okay, we had this card the other day where your higher self is hugging you, Saint Michael's hugging you, and they're saying say goodbye to the past. Now, I've went through people that have died. My whole family is pretty much dead. But then God brought my daughter back in my life through um, telephone, text, YouTube. But still, that was like 17 years, I think, that we have actually been apart. So they take out a lot, but then they bring in things. So, and it came out of the blue. So once again, if I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing, I wouldn't have got what I got. So you have to just let it flow and keep doing what you're supposed to be doing. Then we have, you've already went into the valley of darkness, and even if you have to go into another one, you're going to be fine. But into the valley of darkness, right now I live in Hemet Valley, and I did go through the valley of darkness. But I'm out, I'm shining like the sun, and I'm ready for the next chapter. The next chapter does begin with this major event that's happening today. Okay, I told you there's no politics and no money on my spaceship. But right now I'm in 3D and I'm here, and this is no spaceship, right? Well, maybe it is, but so what we're doing now is we're finishing this. We're busting out of the matrix for good. Okay? And once again, isn't this funny? So I went through all that, right? And what's the next card? Same as that, soulmate is on the way. There's the crystal ball with divine love. And it says, high level soulmate coming your way. Twin flame coming your way. The two halves of the same whole. Now, you saw the cards, you saw me shuffle them. Isn't that wild? Both readings, two different decks, same reading, same meaning, same message. So it's showtime. Keep doing what you're doing. Outcome is all the same, both decks. So you've got divine love and your soulmate is on the way. That's wild, isn't it? I just love how the cards work. Okay, so remember, you're a light worker, an empath, a healer. Okay, remember that the book of life is what we're doing. Okay, we're light workers on a mission, and our reward is our twin flame. So thank you for listening. I'm Miss Mystic.